Hey everyone, and welcome to Scouter Taz. Something different today. I have got this. This is a Primus tent. Now the story behind this tent is that it was in a storage shed. It was given to me, and I don't know what it actually is, what type of tent it is, if all the bits are in there. So it's a bit of a, let's set it up, let's see what it is, unboxing type video, retro tent style. Yeah, it's, I can't tell you much more. We'll set it up, we'll see what we can find out what type of tent it is, and even if all the bits are in here. So let's start, see what we got. Let's open her up, let's see what we got in here. Alright, so it does say Primus on there, I'm not sure, but it says there's a bag with a name on it. Looks like it's got a fly. We've got some bits and pieces here, ropes and whatever. Well, actually it looks like ties more than anything. Bag of pegs. It's in the bag of pegs. Speed this bit up. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got some pegs. Pretty good pegs anyway. If anything, the pegs are worth keeping. And what's this? Oh, some obviously, I guess these looks like the poles might go inside the tent. We've got those in there, and of course we got our keys. I'm nicely colour coded. Let's set it up. Let's see what's here. So before we peg it out, let's sort out the poles. I've actually been colour coded. Things are really simple for me. So a green and a green and a green, a blue and a blue and a blue, a black and a black and a black, and some reds. So they say roof. This one inside front. This one has got nothing. Inside rear, outside front. Okay. So we've got all the pegs and the poles, and they just go one inside the other. They're noisy. So let's set them up. So we'll peg it out, we'll see what's in there. Oh, there you go, look at that. Let's pull it back a little bit. So it does seem to be probably a 2-man or a 3-man tent. Okay, let's peg it down, and then we'll put some poles in it, and we'll see if we can find some ropes and see if it goes up. Let's peg it down. Pegged in. Let's see what we do next. We're sort of making this up as we go along a bit. Goes on here, like this, and then that. Up and under there. Alright. And then this. Something like that. Okie doke, that seems to work. So we're inside now, and it looks like you've got to actually crawl through the whole thing here. It doesn't work well when you've got a hat on. Anyway, whoops, that's half the peg behind. It's a lot of faff, isn't it, for these old tents to get it up, but let's see how we go. Put this on totally this time, and then that one in there. So that's, pop it up. Oh, it's come off there. I tell you, I'm sure that was probably about a bit easier way to do this, but let's try this again. It's going to work from the bottom up rather than the top over. I don't know if I've got that pole over enough. Just have to pause a minute. I think I need to move this pole forward. Right, move that pole forward. Let's try this again. It is a lot of, but it seems to be the way it goes. That goes there, does it? The other option does it sit on the outside and go on. Alright, my thoughts might be. Interesting. Any of us who, there we go. What a faff, but there it is. Can't see me in there. Alrighty. So that's the interior of the tent. It's a cotton tent. Okay, so it looks like there doesn't seem to be any other anything else that holds it up. There's no other ropes that come with it, and it's actually quite solid, surprisingly. Anyway, there's a fly that goes on top. I think I know how that goes on. Let's try that next. That's what it looks like now from the outside. There is this fly. Now I think that this works like this. There are two spaces here. There's no space to sit like this. And there's one that goes there. Here it is. This is the fly. Now it's got lots of rope on it, and it's called, oh here we go, it's a Primus Nomad. So this has actually got the model on it. Maybe you had one of these? Alright, found it. Primus Nomad model 673. And that sits there, so that will then be pegged out. Gonna have to move the camera. We'll move it. Here it is in its full glory, the Primus Nomad tent in the backyard. Actually, it's quite a good little setup, really, for its age. I think it would be quite waterproof, even looking at a fly. Even comes with some old bird poo. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Inside we have this little vestibule area. A really good little spot to set up for your camping. Then we got the actual tent itself. Actual tent itself is really quite good nick. It's got a few stains and stuff in it, but I think it would be quite a cool tent. But I don't know, with this over the top it could get quite warm too. There doesn't seem to be much other ventilation apart from this ultra giant fly that sits over the top of it. Probably big enough. Inside we go. Big enough, maybe two, possibly three. It's probably a three-person tent, but really two people. And having this little alcove here, probably need to peg it out a bit more. Gives you somewhere to store your space. But would you camp in it? That's a good question. Would I camp in this tent? It's actually probably not a bad little tent considering its age. It's very well maintained and kept, apart from a few stains on it, but it's in good nick. It's quite big. The floor is in really good nick, and if anything, it's a good little find, really. Whether To camp in it, I'm not sure. A lot of faff in setting it up. You know, these days we've got our dome tents, or we've got our instant tents, and they're up really in a few minutes. This one you got to pull in poles and stretch out things, but once you get it up, it seems to be, it's a very solid tent. Maybe you've camped in something like this when you were a bit younger. I remember having a similar tent when I was younger, but not this, not like this, not this big. I do remember my parents also having a Primus tent, big canvas Primus tent, and it was huge. But yeah, it's an interesting tent, and I didn't expect it actually to be in such a good nick. So this was, as I said, it was a storage shed find. A friend of mine gave it to us. I'm checking it out, setting it up, having a look at it for the first time, and I thought I'd share that with you today. And let me know what you think. It's a really good find, I think. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching and putting up with it. And hopefully we'll see you soon in the next video. We'll see what's coming up, you never know. Anyway, like, comment and subscribe. And before I do that, I sign off. We have to put this thing down, so we'll do that. Thanks. Bye.